Welcome to the Zen Zone, ladies and gentlemen, riders of the world. You are looking at what will likely be the best wheel ever made and likely to be Wheel of the Year 2025. I think it will be between this and the Arrow, but they are on two totally different sides of the spectrum. This being probably the beefiest, most powerful wheel ever made. I know there's probably on paper more powerful wheels, but I believe pound for pound, this will be the most powerful wheel ever made. The fastest, probably the fastest wheel. The top speeds you could probably hit on this comfortably will be on this wheel. I think it is a wheel I want very much. I have the Sherman L, which I may sell to get this wheel because it is a hefty $5,000. I think this is the most expensive wheel ever now. And it is the veteran Oryx, the Leaperkim Oryx. I think E-Wheels are still going with the veteran, but I don't know if that is still standard. But I like it. The veteran Oryx. I don't actually know what an Oryx is. I should probably look that up. But it doesn't matter to me. The name does not matter at all. What matters is this massive battery. This is 700 watts more than the Sherman L, and the motor, 4,200 watt motor. The suspension, I think it is pretty much the same as the Sherman L. We'll look into it. I haven't really researched this wheel too much. I just know that I want one because it is Leaperkim's new wheel, and Leaperkim has not let me down. Other companies have let me down quite a bit in terms of quality, and my Sherman L and Patton both are. My Sherman, I just pressed 1,000 miles on it. I want to do a 1,000-mile review, and my Patton, I'm like a few miles off of 1,000 miles. And neither of them has given me any problem out of the box till now with crashes, dirt, water. They are just the most amazing machines that will last for I want to say a lifetime, but I don't think that's necessarily true. The beauty of this wheel is, yeah, that it looks not much different than the Sherman L or the Patton S or even the Lynx. They're all pretty similar. But it has a massive tire, and I have always wanted a 22-inch wheel, but we haven't got a 22-inch wheel that has good torque. They're like the V13 is kind of sluggish. Durability, I think that actually the V13 is pretty durable. We do have the Panther. I think I actually kind of want to compare this to the Panther. Okay, so it is the same price as the Panther. It has 300 watt more battery, and the motor is, it is quite a bit less than the Panther. So this is where it gets interesting to me because I have ridden the Panther. I think I've made some YouTube videos with the Panther. I loved it. It is a great wheel. I think it is Begode's best wheel because they are finally using good suspension. What do I have to say about this? Well, I love the Panther, man. I really do. I just don't think the build quality, I would give the build quality like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Whereas this Oryx, man, it's going to be a 10 out of 10 or like a high 9 because it is a Leaperkim wheel based off the same style as their other wheels, the tried and true style, with a massive 22-inch tire, which I can't wait to find a street tire, hopefully a tubeless street tire to go on here because we do have a big race perhaps coming up. I just saw TEF1 announce their next race, or they're about to announce the next race, and it's going to be in Northern California. So if I could get this Oryx, start training with it, and be ready for a race, this is not going to be a small circuit. I don't know, actually, man. The exercise tire, guys, help so much in racing. We have not got a wheel with enough torque to really race well. You know, on high speeds, this is going to crush. I think it's going to. I've ridden the Panther. The braking on the Panther is horrible, but the acceleration's okay. It's a smooth cruiser. It could be a racing wheel, but man, what is the top speed on this? 60 miles per hour. That's probably what this is going to say too. Yeah, you can't really. But I think it says here the spin out speed is 93 miles per hour. So you could go maybe 83 miles per hour on this wheel. 83 miles per hour. This wheel is going to crush the Panther, man. I really think anyone that gets the Panther over this, them being the same price, is a crazy person. There is not one reason I can think of. I mean, on paper, You're getting more motor, but I guarantee you, off the line, this is gonna cook the Panther. Top speed, I think it will cook the Panther. What's the spin out on this? I don't even think. And this has less voltage. This has 10 volts less than the Oryx. The Oryx is going to stomp the Panther. Anyone, I'm telling you straight up, anyone that buys the Panther over this, they're either just a Begode fanboy, which there are people like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have a friend that is a Begode. I can't ever see myself riding a Leaperkim wheel. I don't get it. How could you pay $5,000 for this and not for this, which will crush the Panther? This you'll be able to crash. The parts are so easy to replace, man. I love my Leaperkim wheels, man. Begode, I love Begode too, guys, but let's face the facts, man. The QC is still not what it needs to be. And if you crash this, I watched a Tep's video on this, like how if you crash this, it's just man, I don't get it. Anyone that believes that the Panther is better than the Oryx, please let me know why. This is a 178 volts, correct? Correct. 178 volts. Where's the volts on here? I'm sure I passed 176 volts. So it's almost 10 volts more than the Panther. Has a 1,000 watt more watt motor than the Sherman L, which is what I have right now. I love my Sherman L. I never thought I would sell it really, like unless there was something to replace it with, and this is the ultimate replacement. So yeah, we will probably be selling the Sherman L to try to get an Oryx. I don't want to. The Sherman L I love so much, man. I love it. And it would be great to have 2 long range wheels, but yeah, I'm not in a situation where I can, unless you use discount code ZenZone to get yourself this wheel at ewheels.com, or if you're in Europe, oneride.eu will have the Oryx. I think they're one of the few dealers in Europe that will have this wheel, and in eWheels I think has the exclusive on the Oryx in the United States. So yeah, if you are interested in the Oryx, I think eWheels will be the way to go with my discount code ZenZone. I think you'll get maybe $100 off, maybe something like that. Let me know how much you get off if you use discount code ZenZone. So let's I'm so excited for this wheel. I don't know for sure that I will get one. It kind of depends if I sell my Sherman L. And it's really hard. I haven't even put up my Sherman L for sale because it's just so hard. Like, it's become a part of me, so it's like selling a part of me, even though I've always wanted this bigger tire. And now we are finally getting a Leaper. We had the Abrams. They tried the Abrams, but that just was Leaperkim's only real failure. And they have learned from it, unlike other EUC companies, which kind of keep making the same mistakes in terms of QC. Leaperkim has found... Like, I have no problem buying a batch 1 Oryx. I would wait for a batch, like, 3 or 4. I would wait for the Begode Panther Pro Elite version before. And still, I would still get this. It's going to treat you well. It has this foldable kickstand. I've seen some nice videos with this. End of August, you'll be likely getting this wheel. So probably early October could be in your hands. Estimated release price of $4,099, $500 deposit. Comes with some power pads, a huge battery pack, smart BMS, 176 volts, 50 S cells, upgraded control board, 48 MOSFETs with an astonishing 1,120 amp peak load. I don't know what that kind of like correlates to, like more torque or whatnot. With all Leaperkim's newest features, including hull-less operation that will allow you to come to a stop safely. Oh. Suspension, industry-leading fast-ace hydraulic shocks with 90 millimeters of travel, newly designed for the Oryx. So it's different than the Sherman L a little bit. Choice of 62, 66, I want the 66, or 70-pound coils. Tubeless knobby, motor 4,200 watts, providing a no-load. That's insane. Folding kickstand. Quality control. All of veteran units will go through inspection. Thank you, Leaperkim. Thank you so much. So I think there is one thing I saw that was a win for the Panther, and that's that you could charge with 30 amps, whereas I think you'll only be able to charge 20 amps. The Oryx is built around similar magnesium alloy frame to the Lynx and Sherman L. The most significant benefits of this design include weight saving, That's one disadvantage of this wheel too. How much does this weigh compared to the Panther? This is 127 pounds. 120. Oh, so it is quite a bit heavier. It doesn't matter to me. You're getting more voltage, you're getting more range, more durability. You're going to get more torque. I'm willing to bet you get way more torque. I'm willing to bet you get way better braking. I would bet money on that. It's going to be, the Oryx is going to be a better racing wheel. I love having the extra body to manipulate when you're racing. I did race the V13 before in Spain, and I did pretty good with it. And there was a race that did well with it. The 22, you have so much more pivot room with that bigger tire, more traction, less likely to slip out. Such an amazing tire size. I think it is the most perfect. I love how I look on these size wheels too. Like, it just fits my long legs a lot better. If you have short legs, it may not be the wheel for you. Although for seated wheels, it's going to be the best seated wheel. Man, I can gush over this wheel all day. So I'm curious about the suspension here. Since the release of the Sherman S, Leaperkim suspension partnership with Fast S has kept their wheels at the front of the pack. When it comes to suspension quality and ride feel, Leaperkim has worked with Fast Ace once again to develop a new hydraulic system for the Oryx with 90. What is different about it? To provide smooth ride all terrain, suspension compression. New to the Oryx suspension setup is a floating piston design, which keeps the hydraulic oil and air separate to maintain a consistent and predictable damping response. Okay, interesting. Motor and performance. The Oryx features Leaperkim's most powerful motor yet. Oh my gosh. 4,200 watt of nominal power with peak power of 10 kilowatts. The weight savings also continue. Okay. Powering the new motor, 176 volt. Oh my gosh. Wow. Controller. This wheel is going to be wheel of the year. Hands down. Will it still better than the Arrow? It's hard to say. I don't think so because it's $5,000. Let's just say this is the best power wheel of the year, the most powerful wheel of the year. It's the best big wheel of the year, and the Arrow is going to be the best small wheel of the year. I like that foldable kickstand. That's such a great idea. Trolley handle, same as the Sherman L. Looks like they are improving the ergonomics of the jump, the braking. This is more for braking for me, but also for jumping. Display supports same kind of display as normal. So the height here, it is what? It's not even that much taller than the Sherman L. Like 2 inches bigger. Interesting. The Lynx is even taller? Wait, I don't think I'm reading this right. So you're telling me the Lynx is taller than the Sherman L and the Oryx? But the pedal height, oof, I don't really like that high of a pedal height. I would definitely think I would want the pedal lowering kit for this. If there is a pedal lowering kit, I think I'm going to have to get that. Because with the huge tire, I guess, I don't know, man. It's so tough to tell till you actually ride it on a circuit. Some of the reviews we're going to see, I don't know. Like, I really want to see a racer on it, but yeah, man, I want to see Roger review this wheel. That would be a great person to review this wheel. I will be a great person to review this wheel, to be honest with you, because I'm passionate about it, and I will be making some amazing videos with it if I end up with one. $5,000. How much could I sell my Sherman L for? I'm guessing I could get $3,000 for my Sherman L. $3,000 for it, maybe. How much do you think I get for a used Sherman L? 1,000 miles on it. But man, this is going to crush the Panther. Leaperkim is better than any of the other competitors, in my opinion, in terms of quality control. Without any of the in motion, like Leaperkim cannot lock your wheel. I'm stoked for this wheel, guys. I don't know what else I have to say about it. I think it's going to be the best wheel of the year in terms of big, powerful wheels. I'm excited to see anybody and everybody's review of this wheel. And hopefully one day I will have it where I'm at with, if you are meant to have the wheel, it will come to you. And if not, it's probably a good thing. Maybe you will have gotten hurt. I don't know if you guys saw, but Psycho, man, just had his brand new X-Way, which I think is the best racing wheel right now. He just got it. He had to pay like 1,000. It was some crazy amount in customs, like 1,400 in Spanish customs. He finally got enough money to pay for it. The first day of riding it, he had this experience in Spain where, like a year ago, when I was actually there, we were riding together. We were going our own way. I was going back to my hotel, and he was going home. And he got caught by a police. And I guess they stopped him, which it wasn't illegal to ride or anything then. And it was a girl cop and was being kind of harassing the psycho, and he was biting back. And he took a video. You can't record the police in Spain, but he was recording the ground, the voice. You can do that. And he posted it on TikTok, and he put a pig face emoji in the description. The police found out about it, and like I remember one day they were following me because they thought I was him. And eventually they found him again after he posted that, and were like tracking him and stalking him. Got his address, made him give him his ID, and have been stalking him since. To yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, riding his brand new X-Way, they found him again, and they confiscated his X-Way. They just took it, put it in the police car, and took it away. So he lost his brand new X-Way. I don't know what brought that story up, but I think in Spain they will all start using this race wheel. The bigger tire, the power, the top speed. This is where it's going to be at. Maybe for smaller circuits. I think it still could be competitive, man. You just have so much surface area. Tubeless tire. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on this wheel. I truly believe it crushes the Panther and that anybody. I truly believe that. Anyone that gets the Panther over this wheel is insane. But to each their own. You know, ride what you love. Ride what you trust. If you trust your life with the Panther, go for it. For me, I trust my life more, not entirely, but more, a lot more, to Leaperkim than any other company. They have never done me wrong. None of my Leaperkim wheels has ever given me any problems that I can think of. I had the Sherman V1, the very first Sherman, never had any issues with it. Well, until I let someone borrow it and they like hit a curb wrong and I had to replace the BMS. But that was just freak accident. And what did I have after that? I think I tried the Sherman S. I never had one. Went straight to the Lynx, I think, after that. Then the Patton S, Sherman L. None of them will give me issues, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Discount code ZenZone at oneride.eu if you're in Europe. Really helps me out. And eWheels, this really helps me out, guys. Helps me stay in the game. It's difficult to stay in the game. These are expensive wheels. But I'd like to stay in the game. I'd like to race this wheel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, stay in the Zen Zone.